I've received a numerous amount of messages lately from barbers specifically, people that have just followed my page recently, and something that I've seen come up very often is a lot of people, barbers specifically, are scared to start posting, mostly because they're scared of what other people are going to think of them. And so I thought I would just do something a little bit different today where I just sit down and kind of just talk. Um, Really, not many cuts. The only cuts you're going to see is just when I stare into space for 5 minutes because you don't. Why would I show that? Um, but my page is very centered around like value and providing value and teaching. I like that. Um, and you to see me on camera now and you watch my videos I've been posting, you might see someone that's like, confident and like okay with speaking to the camera, but it was not always like that. And this is very important for those people specifically that have been messaging me saying um, that they're afraid to get going. They don't know how it's going to be perceived by the people. Um, they're unsure if it's going to work, and that fear is kind of holding them back. Well, not kind of, it is because they haven't started. And it's part of the reason why people reach out to me because they see me so confident, but it's not always like that. So I thought I'd just take it back a little bit and share a bit of my background um, into like why I'm doing what I'm doing and how I've gotten to this point. A year ago, let's take it back a year ago, I was in uni. I was studying film and television, and I thought that's where I wanted to go. But ever since I was 15, 14 actually, I had this idea for a business and it was popcorn productions, but not the popcorn productions you're seeing today. Back then, I wanted to start a music video agency, and that's all I wanted from 14 to 18. So that's why I was studying film. And to be honest, that fueled me, but I never actually started until I got to uni. So it took me 4 years to start. So those people who come to me saying like I'm too scared to start, I'm not just saying I understand. I actually do understand because I was that person for a long time. Only recently I wasn't that person. I haven't been that person. I think the reason why it took me that long to start was because I wanted everything to be perfect. And sometimes I still feel like that, but not as much. Like as you can see, there's literally light reflections in the whiteboard. When I started posting, I would not have allowed this. I would have wasted 2, 3, 4 hours trying to figure out how I can be lit to where I was satisfied with that. And there was no reflections, everything was perfect. But I've gotten to the point where I've realized the reps is everything. If you don't believe me, um, go scroll down to the bottom of my page and see the posts that I was putting out when I started posting on this account. Um, and you'll see it's shit. It's really bad, but I thought that was perfection. In fact, one of the first videos where I was speaking, you can see the captions on the video. I didn't know or wasn't satisfied with the automated captions that Instagram was going to make me. So I typed out every word manually because I thought that would look better. I was so worried. You know how long that took me? It was a minute video and I typed out every single word I said in that minute. You say a lot of words in a minute. It took me a couple hours, that at least. Just that. Something so minuscule and so irrelevant, really. And I feel like those little factors is what's holding the barbers that reach out to me back as well. They think perfection is going to make them succeed faster or perfection in their head. Well, I'm here to tell you perfection doesn't exist. when it comes to videos. It's always something that you're gonna want to tweak. There's something that you're gonna complete it and you're gonna say, nah, can't put it out. It's too dark. I can't put it out. Nah, I don't like the way I'm speaking. But the only way to get past that is to honestly just start. Just start when you're not ready. And when you keep on overthinking, you're trapped. You're trapped in the I I know what I want to do. I know what I want to put out. I know where I want to get to. But my mind isn't allowing me to actually do the thing I want to do because I'm chasing something that doesn't exist, and that something is perfection. The closest thing you're going to get to perfection when you post is by being happy with it after doing it repeatedly over and over again. That's the only way that I've found in my experience that I've been able to be comfortable on camera. It's a reps thing. It can be likened to anything, to the gym. Like, you go to the gym for the first time ever. Think about that time. It's so overwhelming. There's a million different machines. There's people who look like bodybuilders, and you're this little scrawny kid. Like, it's the same thing. It's overwhelming to put out that first post, but once you keep on coming back and back and back, you gain more confidence. You know your routine in the gym. You have your set days for set workouts, and it becomes less daunting every time you go there. And it's the same with posting content. You post, and then you get to a point where you don't even feel anxious before posting it anymore. It's just a thing that you do. I kind of got sidetracked a little bit there, but let's just go back to what I was talking about before. So I was 18 in uni, and once again, I wanted to do music videos, and I actually did shoot a music video, and it was really bad looking back at it. And there was a million things that went into that. Why it was bad, because it was only 2 hours for this, and that was it, and I only had the gear that the uni provided. It was a whole thing. Anyway, I was so anxious posting that, and I knew no one was going to see it. It was only going to be like 100 odd views. But once again, I was stuck in that trap of like, oh my gosh, it's not perfect. What are people going to think of me? Like, they're going to think I'm bad at what I do. I don't want to. I don't want to post this. I just want to just leave it there. Like, I'll just say I can't do it because of this, that. Like, I was making excuses, and once I got over that, and I just went, okay, let's just post it. Like, just do it. You look back at it and you're like, yeah, I was right. It's shit. But I guarantee you, that moment has helped me so much because I started. I've done so much more than what I would have done if I didn't post that music video. I guarantee if I didn't do that, I wouldn't be here today. You get over that initial hurdle and you put the reps in, you keep going, keep going. And this will tie into the title of this video, but I heard this quote the other day, and it was, if you fear the crown, you'll never rule. And it sounds like so dramatic, but it's so true when you think about it. You'll never rule if you fear the crown. You'll never get to where you want to go. You'll never become the person you want to become if you fear taking that first step, if you fear doing something that's foreign to you. It's food for thought, really is. And it just comes down to, do you really want it? And that's the question I ask a lot of these barbers. Like, why is this a priority to you? Why do you want to open up your own shop? Why do you want to start that mentorship? And then they'll give me some reason. Oh, man, like, it's been a dream ever since I started barbering to own my own shop. I feel like I can create a great vibe and experience for my clients. But why does that mean something to you? Oh, because I value the connection with my clients. Right there. Are you really going to let what others might say and think about you stand in the way of a dream you've had for years? And if the answer is yes, well then you don't deserve to get there. Because if it was easy, then everyone would do it. And that's the most cliche saying ever, but it's true. If it's easy, everyone would do it. If it was easy, but it's not. It's not. And I felt like it was important to make this video, not just for those barbers that have reached out to me, but I feel like as someone who has been posting for a while now, like it's something that is so valuable. And I know people who have been posting for 10 times longer than me that still struggle with this. It's like you create your own jail almost. You're trapped within the voice in your head saying, "Oh man, like I don't know about this one. I don't know. I don't know if I should post. I don't know if I should post this. That guy might say something. Maybe people will think of me like this. I don't want to try and be like that guy." But but when you really think about it, especially if you're posting short form, and this is something that I had a realization only a few weeks ago, because I was falling back into that trap of wanting to be perfect with everything, and then I remembered, try and think of the last 20 Instagram Reels or TikToks that you watched without looking at your phone. I guarantee you cannot name me and describe the 20 most recent videos that you've watched. So when you're posting short form, it literally comes up on a person's screen for however long the video is, 30 seconds, a minute. And then they scroll and they forget about it. It's such a small part of someone else's day. And when you really think about it like that, it almost feels stupid to think, oh man, maybe I shouldn't post that. Maybe other people might think about me differently, or I'm worried about this, that. You have to really put it into perspective of how little that is to someone else's day, especially if they're not the person you're making the video for. That's another thing you have to understand is you're not making videos for everyone. Your auntie, your grandma, probably isn't your target audience for your video, so why do you care if they see the video and say, oh, like, well, I don't know, why are you posting this? Why are you worried about that? I make videos for barbers specifically who are booked out, and I say things that are tailored to those people. So when people like that are, for example, like a personal trainer see my video and they like it or they don't like it, and they're like, bro, what are you talking about? Like, I don't resonate to this at all. You must be wrong. But then it's like, hold on, I'm not making the video for that person. If you think what I'm talking about is wrong, it's most likely the video is not for you. And I think remembering that you're not creating for everyone is a big unlock. And it definitely was for me. And I know it will be for you too. So yeah, and let me know, like, do you actually like these type of videos? Not that I care, because I'm just gonna probably keep doing them, but like honestly, if you're struggling with posting and the fear of posting and overcoming something, doesn't even have to be posting, just like taking that next step and what you actually want to get to, reach out, DM me. My Instagram's in the description. Yeah, and I'll help you out. And yeah, I hope this actually helped. Cheers.